quiet, please. Oh my God, shh. Film's about to start.
Hello world, welcome to Drew's Reviews, and today's film will be discussing The Amateur, an action thriller directed by James Hawes based on Robert Littell's 1981 novel. A cerebral CIA cryptographer is thrust into a deadly world of espionage and personal vengeance after a devastating loss. With little field experience but unwavering resolve, he embarks on a globe-spanning mission that tests the limits of his intellect, morality, and resilience. This review is coming really late just because I saw this trailer early this year, a little before I started my channel. I saw some reviews once the movie had came out. Everybody seemed kind of like half and half on it. Like some people were saying that it was really boring, and then other people were saying that they had a great time. So to me, I was just like, should I waste my time on going out to see this? And
really makes you think.
I was kind of busy with other things. Fortunately, some of my friends told me that I should really check it out because they liked it, and I really enjoyed my experience with this movie. I will say there are some negatives that I do have. The movie wasn't bad, and the negatives that I have, they aren't crazy.
We do not care.
But it just was so regular to me. I've seen so many movies like this. It didn't go outside of this type of genre, this action thriller vengeance story. It just kind of stayed within those borders of that genre. There weren't too many surprises with this one. I knew exactly what was going to happen beat by beat.
That's some neat trick. That sense of yours.
It didn't take any risks, but it was just a really well done cliche film, if that makes any sense. So that's my biggest negative. James Hawes, he did a really good job directing this. Very tight script. Even though the movie is about 2 hours and some change, they did a really good job on pacing this movie. All the slow parts, they mattered, and then when it got to the more action parts, it just enhanced it even more. The cinematography on this one was okay.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
it wasn't anything crazy about it. It was pretty regular. The entire cast was wonderful. Everybody did a really great job, even in the small roles that some actors that I love had. I thought they did great. I love seeing Holt McCallany pop up in anything. He's a wonderful actor. He was in one of my favorite shows, Mindhunter. Really great actor. Rachel Brosnahan, she was good. She didn't really have much to do just because they kind of fridged her. And if you don't know what fridged is, it means when they kill the female character to give the male protagonist an arc. It's pretty much a story beat. Just a little part of me says that her talent was a little wasted just because I would have liked to see her do more, and I would have liked to see more scenes with her and Remy Malek, but it is what it is. John Bernthal, he was good, but again, I feel like they wasted him a little bit in this movie. He really didn't have much to do, and I love him as an actor, but in this, he just seemed like he was kind of just playing himself. He didn't really feel like a CIA agent to me, but him being himself is still really good acting, so I can't be mad at that. They did underutilize him though. Lawrence Fishburne, he was great. They did use him very well. I like how he was very laid back to a certain extent. I like the character that he was playing. And then Remy Malek carried this movie on his back, honestly. He's such a great actor. There are other actors that did really well, but I'm not going to go into that too much. The whole cast overall did a great job. The action in the movie was pretty decent. Because of the character that Remy Malek was playing, there wasn't a lot of hand-to-hand combat just because he's supposed to be this nerd CIA guy, and he's using other avenues to get his revenge instead of the typical ways that movies like Taken, where Liam Neeson already has all of these particular skills. But when there was hand-to-hand combat, I thought those scenes were done very well. And with Rami Malek, he's chasing this character, and then something happens really fast. That kind of shocked me, but the way that they did it, it looked so real. I don't know why that stood out to me so much. The way this story goes, I wish the drama was a little bit more hard-hitting. I wanted to feel more for Rami Malek's character, but just because of how cliche the story is, that part of it was very underwhelming. But it's such a weird thing. I've never really felt this way about a lot of movies. It's like all the pieces together make an excellent movie that's very cliche, but it's still excellent, but it's cliche.
2,000 years later.
But it's still excellent, but it's cliche. So it's like this back and forth thing I have throughout the entire movie.
I don't know.
It was very well paced. The acting was great, but to me, it just didn't feel like it did anything different. The music was okay. It was by the numbers, very basic action thriller type music, did what it needed to do. Again, this review is coming out way later, but I recommend that you do go see this. I think it is a movie worth seeing, maybe on streaming. I suggest you go check it out. I'm going to give The Amateur a 7 out of 10. I really didn't feel the 2 hours and such minutes. It's a very well-paced movie, but I knew all the story beats, so it was pretty basic, but it was a really good basic movie. Nothing that you have to boil your brain about. Very typical, but very enjoyable. Thank you for tuning in to my review of The Amateur. Please like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what's a cliche movie that you really like. I would love to hear your comments. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.